FRISCO Far from the Dallas Cowboys giving up on Randy Gregory, there may be a movement afoot that represents the exact opposite of that sentiment. He'll continue to work and try to get professional help for his issues, Cowboys coach Jason Garrett said last week when asked about Gregory being suspended yet again for violation of the NFL's drug policy. "I do believe he's made great strides in this area, and the way it's been explained to me is sometimes relapse is part of rehab, relapse is part of rehab. These aren't just the words of a coach who wants his pass rusher absolved of all wrongdoing so he can hurry back to being a pass rusher, though that is of course part of any team's wish. These are words of rare NFL enlightenment, and hint at a conversation subject I've engaged in with people close to the situation for the last couple of days. What Randy Gregory can become the poster guy for a progressive NFL movement to empathetically understand the ties between marijuana use and mental health. The movement, which is already happening in subtle ways inside league circles as the NFL works to catch up with society and how it thinks of such issues, would require the involvement of a player with talent and intelligence, and one who truly cares about being involved in football. Based on my story with friends saying he is saddened and contrite due to this recent failure, Gregory might qualify. Now listen to Garrett, we fully support Randy. Randy is a good young man. Now listen to Cowboys owner Jerry Jones from his Saturday meeting with the media in Indy. He's a pure soul, first and foremost. The proof of that is how he's thought of by everybody around him, teammates, coaches, everyone. He's genuinely afflicted. Genuinely. It's real. He has to work through, just as you would many things as human beings, he has to work through this. It's going to take some empathy for the NFL to even bother with such a poster guy, or a guinea pig, if we want to be less polite about it. This would be a grand experiment. It will require NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell's office to buy what the Gregory camp will be selling. That, yes, he fell off the league's very taut behavioral tightrope here. But note that he isn't fighting or appealing the latest decision. He's accepting blame. And, to paraphrase one source on the subject, Gregory has essentially done 99% of what the NFL has demanded of him. Is a 1% slip-up ratio good enough to merit not just a second chance, but a literal championing of Randy Gregory's circumstance? Gregory's issues and punishments are well documented. He slipped from the top of the first round in the 2015 NFL Draft due to behavioral problems and a failed drug test. Dallas took him in the second round and then began enduring a series of league suspensions, one essentially amounting to 2 full seasons before Gregory was conditionally reinstated by the league last August. Gregory played 14 games in 2018 and finished second on defense with 6 sacks. It is the position of the Gregory camp, and the Cowboys, that this is a medical and psychological issue, not a druggy issue. Someday, the NFL is going to understand this better than it has for decades. When it does, the league will be better for the understanding. How quickly might the understanding come? This is why Gregory attorney and friend Daniel Moskowitz keeps telling interviewers, the sky is not falling. He's among those who are optimistic that the NFL might soon see the light here. And Jerry Jones, one of the most powerful men in sports, agrees. It's certainly not impossible, Jerry said when asked about Gregory being on the field in 2019. I believe that a combination of his continued dealing with it, experience, maturity, will be better for him relative to the NFL. And I think we've got a system in the NFL that he can ultimately deal with, and the system will ultimately deal with him in a way that lets him have a football career. That system, and its understand and tolerance of mental health issues is in its present form is, frankly, archaic. But maybe Randy Gregory can not only be a beneficiary of true NFL change. Maybe Randy Gregory can also be an agent of true NFL change.